Morning and welcome back. Today I wanted to cover something that I think is applicable whether or not you're managing, you're in sales, you're trying to coach your children, or you're having a conversation or disagreement with your partner, because I think a lot of people don't understand how and why decisions are made, and I think that's why a lot of times things get blown out of proportion. Most people think when they're buying or making decisions that those decisions are logical, but the truth is that decisions always start in the brain's limbic system. That's the part of the brain that's responsible for memory and decision making. So if the decision's made rapidly and the individual hasn't trained them to avoid impulse, a lot of times the decision is quote unquote made there. The problem with that is that the limbic system doesn't understand numbers or facts or features. It understands feelings and emotions. So once the limbic system processes the information that it obtains, the neocortex, which makes up the majority of the cerebral cortex, which is the outermost layer of the brain, the part of the brain that most people think of when they see a brain that has the sulci and the gyri, is thought to be the seat of higher level cognitive function. This includes consciousness, memory, language, reasoning, decision making. It's also responsible for processing sensory information and initiating voluntary movements. This is why people buy status, because their brain craves belonging and recognition. People buy convenience because their brain avoids stress and friction. People buy certainty because the brain fears risk and it also fears the unknown. People buy transformation because their brain seeks progress and identity shifts. The truth is that nobody buys a gym membership for the equipment. They buy it for how they'll feel when they look in the mirror. Nobody buys expensive watches for their timekeeping. They buy them for the confidence that they give them. Nobody buys life insurance for a policy. They buy it for the peace of mind of knowing that their family is going to be protected if something happens to them. So if you want to sell more, or you want to grow your company, stop thinking with logic and stop talking logic and speak to the part of the brain that actually initiates decision making. Think about the last thing that you bought because of how it made you feel. Till next time, keep leveling up, selling smart, and winning the war.